Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of Lead Stories, where we talk to our past alumni and also our current students to find out how they're doing and also what they're up to these days. And today we have Seng Yung. Hi, Seng Yung. Seng Yung is someone who is a veteran, really considered more than over a decade of experience in the data science industry. He has been a data analyst, data scientist before, and today we're going to talk to him about his recent endeavor into picking up web development skills. How's this process like? So, Seng Yung, tell us about yourself and also what the work you do right now.
Hi guys, I'm Seng Yung. Actually, I'm an analyst from an online industry, and I've been in this industry for actually more than 10 years. quite an old person in years. Most of my job is involved in two things. First is like doing an analysis of the data, and then the second thing I'm doing is for automation of the data. So this is like the main two focus of me in my current industry. Actually, I'm not from the IT background or the tech background. Actually, I'm holding a master degree in economics and finance. So don't think that I'm the person who can code very, very powerful, that kind of person or automate stuff. But after I graduated from my uni, when I joined in this industry, right, I would say it's not like fancy thing, everything is an automated part. A moment of where all my data is like collected in a very manual ways, and then it's like handled by the humans. But as time moving on, you know that 10 years ago until 10 years now, like there's a booming of the economics and then the internet. So the data you are gathering is getting more and more. So it's like if you are still using a manual way to handle it, it's like it's occupying your time. You will spend longer and longer time to do this. So over the times for my job and then from all my colleagues, I actually learn a couple of skill set from them. So from them, actually I pick out a couple of skill set and then I can help me to actually simplify my workload. That's why, just as I mentioned, I focus on data automations, which is like, first is saving my time. Second is like reducing the human error as well.
You also embark on this journey of web development, picking up web development skills. So what made you look into it?
Web development is something I really want to explore a long time ago, seriously. Because I mentioned I'm in the online industry for already super old period, more than a decade, but most of the company is like the main asset is running a portal. So, but the problem is if I'm doing a data, I don't know how to create a portal. I told myself I feel a bit weird. Right now, I'm the expert in creating a website or come up with a whole powerful website. But understanding a basic of how people build the website actually can give me a different way of thinking, and then can help me to understand more about what's the concern of website developer, and then what's the main thing, how to make it move better, etc. Yeah.
It's interesting that you say that, because I remember before we spoke, you mentioned about you have founded your own site called Fishkit, right? So maybe you can tell us a little bit more about it.
When I'm doing a data, I'm testing on my data automation, like taking all the data myself, and then my friend is like working in the marketing and then doing a marketing thing over the time. But then I was thinking of maybe we can create something like you can test on your marketing skill set, and I can test on my data automation part. Because if right now using that website, I'm still using a manual way to handle the data, I will say I'm really a dead person. And of course, we have to stop another part is like web development, because at that point of time, I still zero to the web development skill. So we hire a friend, maybe give a very cheap price to develop a website, at the same time create a platform for me, and then I use my data automation to actually collect all kind of data and then push to the platform. And then my friend is helping me to do a marketing about how to do a tagging, how to make Google give a rank us better. So it's a non-profit website, of course, but for us it's just a place to test your own skill about what you can do, what actually you learn over the time.
I see. So it's like a kind of side project thing, yeah, that you guys actually. Okay. What is the challenges when you actually look into web development, try to learn it?
Actually, the biggest challenge is like this is not like 2 hours per week. Actually, it's like going consecutively for 30 days program, and then every night, every day you need to squeeze the time to actually explore the skill set. Because we all are actually working. Sometimes, let's say you are working from Malaysia, you're working from maybe 8 to 6, which that's a lucky one. Maybe if you are working from 9 to maybe 7 or 8, like more than 12 hours, you are tired, and then at the home you are maybe stay with your family. At that time, no matter how, actually you need to have squeeze out some of the time to go through the training video, because this program actually is quite fun. I'm quite enjoying it. It's like every day there's a release of video by Dr. Lau, and then there's a 10 minutes or 20 minutes video you have to go through. So every video, actually every night I force myself. It's like from 9 p.m. onward or 10 p.m. onward, I need to sit in front of my laptop and then turn on the video and then practice all the skill set every video release. So I would say Dr. Lau's voice would be the last voice I heard every day during the course. Even though it's like 10, sometimes it's fun, is because the video is only maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes from 9 p.m. When I on the video, maybe from 9 p.m., I practice until 10, 11, 12, sometimes even after 12, like 1 or 2 a.m. So,
wow. Yeah, that totally understand. As a working professional, I think the biggest thing to challenge will be time management, and also how you fit in time, right? To upgrade yourself. How do you manage to put in that? I understand you shared 9, 10 p.m. at night and all that. Is that like some schedule you follow?
It's like you try to have a commitment. Make sure yourself actually stick to the plan. Only then you can do this. Otherwise, I will feel like when the video being released, you didn't go through over time, and time like keep accumulating, and then you will get lazy to complete all of them. So every day, every night, I definitely will spend the time on that. Even though it's not 9 p.m., maybe 10 p.m. or 11 p.m., I also definitely have to click.
Just to recap a bit, so you're actually saying that the support from people around you, your family and all that actually matters, right? During especially the 30 days.
Yes, correct. Normally it's say tell them that okay, this is like having a course last for 30 days. Right? So every night after 9 p.m. I need to go for the course. So tell your supervisor, let them alert that do not ping you at this point of time, and we have to focus on that. And the family also the same, unless there's something urgent.
Yeah, right. Understand that.
Otherwise, people will try to explore this time management and then commitment on you try to do this, because 30 days I wouldn't say it's a long period, but you have to actually put some effort, not just the monetary but also the time.
Glad to hear that you have the support from people around you, and also you enjoy the whole program, Zero to Market. So what would you say that is different for you after experiencing this 30 days and embarking this journey? Is there like a mindset shift or any wins at works or so? Yeah.
Strange thing is, like every time if I join a program, then I would say the biggest gains maybe is not the tech skill, but it's rather than the mindset shift. Because let's say after I join the ZTM, I have a basic knowledge or understanding of how to build a website, but doesn't mean I will become an expert in the web, because I never expect after the 30 days I become a web developer or I can build a website like Lazada, Shopee, that kind of level. Definitely no. The mindset shift, like you can think differently. I mean, think in a more strategic way and then understand the whole picture. Which I mean, better in understanding the whole picture. So, and then sometimes you won't be actually think in the detailed way, but you can see everyone how the logic behind, and then combine with what I'm currently learn now. Actually, make me sometimes think differently, or maybe if I do the same job again, I will maybe work differently as well. Slightly changes in my work.
Right. I think the mindset shift, and I think you've been through the 30 days is kind of intense, yes, but at the same time you're able to see things differently, like from a different perspective of how a website or application work, I believe. So what do you love most about the Zero to Market program?
I love the video, of course. The video learning that was fun. That was fun. Even though Dr. Lau say that's the video 10 minutes. Actually, but I realized that for the 10 minutes of video from Dr. Lau actually for my time is like 10 minutes plus 5 or 6 of my time. Because some of the video I'm not reading, I'm not going through one time, because after you have to stop and then follow the script. Sometimes you have to repeat 2 or 3 times, 4 or 5 times again and again after that during that learning period. By following the instruction, the logic behind, and then finally this is working. That's quite fun actually. It's like something I never involved before.
Is web development skills essential for a data practitioner like yourself, who's a data scientist or data analyst? And also, what is the advice that you can give a data scientist, data analyst to pick up in picking up web development skills?
I look at some of my data science friends or data analyst friends. If I'm asking them, can you develop a website? Maybe most of the time, maybe they say no. So if your question is like, if web development skill set is essential for data science, I would say it's essential because not all the data science job require a web development. But from my perspective, this is a good to have skill. Because with the help of with the booming of the internet, everyone is developing with their own web page and then some company running online portals. Understanding more about how the website developed actually is helping you to think differently in your data. That's it's good to have, but not essential. But if you have say after you go through a data, you want to learn some extra skill set, I would suggest that maybe you can try web development, something relevant, or because not asking you to help the company to build a portal, but sometimes you can actually understand more about others stakeholder in your company, what are they doing. And also, if you want, you can actually build your own portfolio yourself, just for fun purpose.
So I think lastly, what is your best advice for individuals who has no tech background or not from the computer science or software background?
When you go through the courses of data science 360 or web development or whatever courses, I think for even if let's say if you are from a non-tech background, right, and then you follow the instruction and you still get the error, right? The most common error I found is spacing issue, upper and lower cases, or maybe some slightly different alphabet you are inputting slightly different. So that's always causing the problem. This is what in the beginning, when I learn coding or if I follow the courses, this is something I see. That's why for Dr. Lau video, you sometimes if something goes wrong, you not just going through one time, you have to go through three times and then looking line by line, make sure it's all correct, everything.
So your best advice to get someone to embark on a program or course, then follow through it. Then from there they will actually able to apply the skill that I actually learn.
You follow a video, is teach you by writing this happen, and then from you after you get this knowledge, you try to twist around the line, and then by writing in different way what will happen. So in that case, this is how you try to explore further.
That is a smart way of looking into exploring. You're able to customize whatever you learn and apply into your own project basically.
That's correct.
Uniquely in other words. Thanks Seng Yung again for your time and also to do this short session with us, and we'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.